Welcome back to The Blend. The sunshine is here to stay. This summer, why not get outside and show off that gorgeous body that you've been dreaming of? Joining us now is a woman who can help you look beyond the weight at the metabolic factors that might be holding you back. Back with her Total Transformation Program, doctor and chiropractic physician, Kathleen Nash. Welcome back.
Thank you, JJ. Glad to be here. Beautiful, bright set. I'm loving it.
She's loving the new couch.
I'm loving the new couch. This is beautiful.
Thank you. And you look great on the new couch.
Thank you.
And speaking of looking great, it's summer.
Yeah.
And for those people who've been wanting to lose weight and they feel like they just can't get it done, you really can help people unlock the secrets to their weight loss.
Yeah, absolutely. And that came from my own struggles with weight loss, where I had started gaining weight when I was 8 years old. And this was when most people weren't as heavy, or certainly children. And every time I would try to lose the weight, I might lose a little bit, it would be slow or not at all, and I'd always gain it back.
Aww.
And I always blamed myself. I thought it was me. I couldn't stick to a program, or I didn't have the willpower. And then what I found out is there's actually metabolic issues that drive weight gain that have nothing to do with eating less and moving more. And if those issues are going on inside your body, you're going to have the same struggles that I did when I was trying to lose it.
Certainly, and you and I always connect over the fact that we both struggled with weight. It is not fun to be overweight.
No.
It's also not fun to put all this effort into dieting or restricting your diet, exercise, and not get results.
Right.
So tell us about these 5 metabolic factors and why you feel they're so important.
Right. So there's 5 metabolic factors that I've discovered that if those things are going on, your weight loss is either going to be slow, non-existent, or it's going to be temporary. So that's going to be something like a toxicity issue, where there's a toxin buildup either in the fat cells or in the gut or in the liver. It could be that you're eating enough energy, but the nutritional component isn't there. It's nutritionally very poor.
Right.
It could be that the brain chemistry has been altered, believing that you're supposed to sit at this higher weight, and the body will actually regulate how it burns energy to keep you there. You can also have an acidity issue, where the body's got a low pH, which will drive hunger and cravings, and then my personal favorite, which is the lower the imbalanced hormones. So there's up to 8 different hormones that if they are dysregulated, they're literally going to turn on, like an applause signal, something that says store fat instead.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter if you're dieting or eating less. If that store fat light is on, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, and if you're trying to lose weight and you have that happening, it's going to be an uphill battle. Yeah. For sure. Okay, and I love what you do because you deal with each person individually.
Right.
Every person has their own unique body chemistry and secret to unlocking this weight. You had great success recently with a client named Catherine.
Yes, Catherine, CJ. CJ had amazing results. You know, she was struggling emotionally before she came in. She was suffering with depression. She'd lost her daughter. As a result, she did a lot of emotional eating. She ate her way up to a size 14, but then when she worked with me, she actually got amazing results, which I'll let her tell us about.
All right, let's hear from Catherine.
I went from a size 14 to a size 6 in 30 days. I no longer suffer from fibromyalgia, and I no longer suffer from depression.
Isn't that great?
Right. So 28 inches in 30 days. This is something that I'll get asked about
amazing.
a lot.
Is that from her waist?
It was basically from like her knees to maybe like the top of her breast, but still 28. You're losing an inch a day. So this is an example of where the extra body fat is really a symptom. It's not the cause, it's a symptom.
Right.
And we have the cause wrong. We're thinking the cause is eating too much and moving too little. That has nothing
Here's
to do
the thing.
with it.
We think the cause is we don't have enough willpower.
Right.
Or we're not strong enough.
Right.
And then you get in this cycle of self-judgment.
Yes.
It's like, no, let's look at this differently, and that's what you help people
There's
do.
physiology going on that is driving the body to behave this way and act this way, and unless you identify it and correct it, it's just always going to be a struggle for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what metabolic factor was most significant in Catherine's situation?
The hormone.
Yes.
So Catherine had something called hyperinsulinemia, which means that she had too much insulin in her body. And the problem is insulin is the hormone that signals for the body to store fat. So anytime it's in excess in the body, your body's in a store fat mode. So imagine trying to, if insulin is too high, it's basically like having too much light here in the studio. And the approach that we take is, instead of going over and turning the light switch off, we're going to ride a bicycle right here under the studio lights and try to use up the light's energy. So see how that's not going to work. We're trying to use that light energy instead of just turning the switch off. And that's kind of where we have this disconnect with our approach to correcting an overweight issue versus what's really going on.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to help people figure out what's really going on.
Right, I want you to turn that switch off instead
Yeah.
of trying to burn up the energy that the switch is causing.
Yes, it's like work smarter, not harder. To get
Correct.
this weight off.
Correct.
Oh, folks, you can do it. You have a special for people who might be interested.
I do. I have a white couch special.
Oh, good.
I have a
The white couch.
a
By the
white
way,
couch
you can
special.
never have too much light in the studio.
No,
we
we
rely on our
light is perfect.
But go ahead, your special.
So in order for me to identify what those issues are, because everybody can have different issues and different levels of issue, I really do need to talk to them face to face, and that requires the evaluation, which is normally $97. But if they mention that they saw me on the morning blend, then I can reduce that and give them that consultation for $997. Plus the 2 webinars that explain my approach, explain why they're struggling to lose weight and keep it off even with diet and exercise, the free copy of my book, the audio, just anything we can do to help them get the right information to actually fix the problem.
It's incredible. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you for having me.
$9.97, guys, today. Dr. Nash's office is located on Horizon Ridge Parkway near Valley Verde in Henderson. Again, mention you saw the lovely Dr. Nash on the Morning Blend, and the standard client fee is only $9.97. Normally it's $97. Her contact information, it's right there on your screen. Total Transformation is a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.